Our game behind us, Greg. What's the focus now for teams that find themselves far outside of the playoff picture?
It depends on the team, Kevin, but in my opinion, it's all about competing and building a foundation for next season. Use the time you have to consistently improve.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Jalen Brunson out there with Bridges. Then it's Josh Hart. Then there's Towns, and it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. And it's Morant missing. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for New York. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
And you could sense the difference in energy. They were keyed up, jumping on mistakes. They just outworked them.
Now Jackson. After Jalen Brunson missing on that last 3-pointer. Here's Heaney. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Brunson kicks to Hart. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Well, that's a very early foul for him. Needs to be more careful and not pick up a second one this quarter.
Brunson against Morant. Pass to Wells. Here's Jackson. Over Hart. And Jackson with the basket on the assist from Wells.
Well, we know he can space the floor, but Jackson is still at his best in the paint.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Coach Taylor Jenkins gave me a few minutes to catch up. Now, Coach said they need to take away Jalen Brunson's weapons and make him make plays, especially from outside. Coach said Brunson is a great distributor. He gets all of his teammates involved. We need to take away his weapons and make him shoot the 3. We'll see if the defense can do that. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Grizzlies shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. Free throw good. Edey. And the Knicks making a change here. Robinson's checked in. Both good from the line that time. So Stan, the Grizzlies trio of Ja Morant, Desmond Bane, and Jaren Jackson Jr. From the outside looking in, what a great base going forward.
I agree with that, Kevin. Look, not only are those 3 outstanding individual players, but they complement each other so well. There's such a great fit with those 3 guys. That's a great base for the future.
The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. From 18 feet away, and it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Now, here's Hart. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Here's Edey. It's a 3-point game. Bridges with the steal. Poked loose. Here's Brunson. Outside for Robinson. Down low. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And on the slam, Bridges using the vertical to finish strong before the D can contest.
Pass to Wells. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Brunson, coming off a stellar performance against Philadelphia. Anunoby outside. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
And we get a chance to check out the numbers for Jaren Jackson. Averaging about 23 points per, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. And with his skill set on the offensive end, he is such a threat on the floor.
Yeah, he's the kind of guy that makes life easier for his teammates. He demands so much defensive attention.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Victory eluded them last time in New York when they took on the Knicks.
Yeah, they were just wrecked last time they faced this team, and a lot of it was their own undoing.
Yeah, they were coughing it up all over the place. For whatever reason, they could not find the handle.
Here's Hart, following the basket by Ja Morant. Hart kicks to Brunson. There's the drive. Drops in the layup for 2.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
Pass to Wells. Back to Morant. Bane looking around. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Well, if you overplay Bane on the perimeter, he can take you inside.
And, you know, Stan, we've watched Desmond Bane evolve into a number 1 option on offense. He's always been there, but now he really is at the top of the heap.
Yeah, he sure is. Look, Kevin, you know, he came into the league as a three-point shooter, and he's a great one. But he's developed his game off the dribble, very good mid-range shooter, and he's strong enough to finish around the rim.
For Memphis, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Back to Morant. Knicks with the rebound. Hart's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Brunson. Makes it off the glass. And it's 6 points here for Jalen Brunson.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Now Wells. Here's Morant. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. You can see, and Coach, you can feel Ja Morant's star power, and his presence on the floor is such a factor. It affects the game.
Yeah, it sure does. And it even affects the energy in the building. His play is so dynamic, athletic, energetic. I mean, you can't sit and watch a Ja game. He's going to get you on your feet.
He is one of a kind for sure. Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
And so he makes both from the line.
Well, Morant is so athletic, and he finds himself at the free throw line a lot.
Pass to Hart. In the corner, it's Bridges. Anunoby has the open look. Trains it from beyond the arc. Anunoby's got 6.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
A moment here to look at some numbers for Brunson. 8th in assists and ranked among the top 10 in scoring. He can fill it up with the best of them.
And his floor awareness is undeniable. As you pointed out, top 10 in assists, and he's great at drawing the defense and making the perfect pass in stride. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Morant passes to Bain. Jackson against Hart. From 7, and Jackson with the basket on the assist by Bain. Jackson's got his second basket.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
Anunoby finds Hart. And again, New York with the triple.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Pass to Eldama. Back to Morant. Here's Edey, guarded by Robinson.
Not settling for a jump shot. Bain right at the rim.
The Knicks have gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. Anunoby outside.
Come get it.
Here's Brunson. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus. Here's Morant. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. Jackson looking it over. To the middle. Wants to get it to Robinson, and does. And a fast break now for New York.
And a talented swingman. Bridges is someone to keep an eye on as he continues to round out his game.
Hey, Greg, since getting traded in 2023, Mikal Bridges' scoring numbers have exploded.
Yeah, Bridges, the main piece of that deal, sending Kevin Durant to the Suns. Mikal scored 26 a game down the stretch for Brooklyn that year, taking his game to another level.
That free throw, no good. So for the Knicks, Achua comes in for Josh Hart, and Miles McBride subbed in for Anunoby. And the second free throw, good. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Pass to Kennard. Morant sets a screen for Kennard. And here's Jackson. Three-pointer. Jalen Brunson grabs the miss.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's McBride. Now, here's Bridges. He definitely had a good game in their win against the 76ers.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
Now we get a chance to check out some stats for OG Anunoby. These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
That free throw, no good.
And there's no doubt Morant near the top of the list of elite scorers in this league.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Clark comes in for Edey, and it's Bane in for Luke Kennard. And then for New York, Ryan's checked in, and it's Payne in for Jalen Brunson. He hits the second from the line. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Grizzlies making a switch here. Pippen's checked in. Why don't we now look at the league's highest scoring teams? The real stats, the real scores from the real NBA. Number 1, the Grizzlies. Number 5, the Knicks.
You know, both these teams can beat you in so many ways, but it's usually by outscoring you. They possess a whole lot of offensive firepower.
McBride with the ball, guarded by Bane. Here's Payne. The 15-footer, good. And the Knicks lead by 9.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Bane kicks to Jackson. Back to Bane. Five to shoot. Pass to Aldama. Deep 2 from Pippen. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
McBride hits the jump hook.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Outside, Bane. Pass to Jackson.
Hey, don't let him shoot that.
Outside, Bane. Pippen sets a screen for Bane. Good. Bane's got 6. The Knicks leading by 9. Robinson a screen on Pippen. It's Robinson top of the key. Now here's Payne, defended by Pippen. Payne can't hit. The Grizzlies shooting an impressive 60% early. And it's blocked. 55 seconds left in the first. McBride passes to Payne. There's a screen by Achua. No good from outside.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
It's Pippen on the wing. Back to Bane. Takes a 3. Drills it from outside. He's got 9.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Payne looking around. We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter. Robinson sets a screen for Payne. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Payne's got his second bucket tonight.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Jalen Brunson has been on display for the New York Knicks. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
Hey, Stan, the last few decades, we've seen the 3 become more and more necessary for offenses. Wondering if you think that's a good thing.
Well, it is, and teams not only understand the value of making a lot of three-point shots, but the threat of the 3 spreads out defenses and actually makes it easier for you to get shots at the rim. So the 3 is absolutely necessary to be a great offensive team in this league.
Quickly, is the arc too close? Should they move it, maneuver that a little bit?
Well, the skill level is really, really high. I like the suggestion of keeping the arc the same all the way around, which would eliminate the corner 3.
We've got Brandon Clark. Pippen is out there with Luke Kennard. Then there's Desmond Bane. And it's Aldama in at the power forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And then Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Brunson the pass to Achua. Back to Brunson. Unloads from 13. Second shot opportunity. Here's Achua. The dunk by Achua.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of hope.
Bain, no good.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Brunson draws the double. Fires the three. Brunson with another miss. And so it's Bain who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. They host the Spurs after this one, and that will be the third of 5 straight played at home.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
14 feet away, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Brunson's got 4 this quarter. And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bain seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the driving kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
Here's Aldama. 17 points for him last game against Phoenix.
And he was also a terrific creator in that game as well. His assist totals show you what a fantastic all-around effort it was.
Now McBride. After the missed 3 from Desmond Bain. Pippen with it. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Clark. Back to Pippen. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Now Brunson, defended by Pippen. Some nice passing by New York here. And it's Shamet missing. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Pippen kicks to Bain. It's rebounded by New York.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Clark.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Wells, he's checked in for Luke Kennard. Here's McBride, guarded by Bain. Robinson against Clark. Clock at 6. Here's Achua. Out to Brunson. Brunson draws the double. Here's Achua. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Achua's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
And it's Desmond Bain with the foul. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Jaren Jackson's checked in for Santi Aldama. And here's Brunson. He's got 15. Bridges outside. Pass to McBride. Shot clock at 5. The 3. Here's Achua. And the rejection by Jackson. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. The Grizzlies trail by 10. It's Pippen on the wing. Brunson covering. Now here's Wells. Clark sets a screen for Bain. And the basket is good. Bain's got 14.
Well, he's a bona fide 20-point-per-game scorer. Desmond Bain's been terrific tonight. I'd keep going.
Brunson. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. Here's a chance now to check out the New York Knicks' upcoming schedule. On Sunday, they'll take on Kevin Love. and the Miami Heat. Then on Tuesday, they'll take on Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors.
And that game against the Clippers, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
Ja Morant, he's checked in for Memphis. We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for New York. And we've got a moment now to look at the rebounding trend over the last few months for Santi Aldama.
And those are some numbers that he can't be happy about. His rebounding totals have taken a dip over the past few months. He's got to get back to giving the kind of effort on the boards we were seeing from him earlier.
New York on D. They've led by as many as 11 points. Wells passes to Morant. It's rebounded by New York. Now for an update on Jalen Brunson's injury, let's go to David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for New York gave us some information. Well, guys, it could have been much worse. It's a shoulder bruise, and it's aching a bit by the looks of things. But he's not letting it slow him down out there, and he's going to give it a shot. Kevin?
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it as always.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. What you got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first. But there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, DA. Thank you.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Brunson draws the double. Anunoby passes to Towns. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And it's Morant missing.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Here's Morant. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible. Well, this is what the fans want to see. Morant showing off all of his superb athleticism.
Now, here's Anunoby. He's coming off a 16-point game against Philadelphia.
Yeah, and you see this with a lot of great scores. When they're putting up big nights, a lot of times it's because they're making a lot of free throws.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the three, and boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
Pass to Bane. Clark sets a screen for Bain. 6 to shoot. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Back to Brunson. It's Clark with the rebound.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Outside Jackson.
Switch.
Pass to Morant. Outside Bain. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. 16 points for Desmond Bain.
Shooting off the catch is the core of Bain's game, but he can do so much more.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. Edey's checked in for the Grizzlies. Cameron Payne's checked in for the Knicks. Back to Bridges. For the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Wells. He had 19 points in the win against Phoenix. Inside. The 9-foot shot. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Edey's got 8 points. The Knicks leading by 11. Now Payne. He's got 5. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Pass to Jackson. Over Hart. Jackson misses. New York's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Payne finds Towns. Now Hart. New York moving the ball around. Here's Bridges. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Stan, we seem to be in the midst of a big man renaissance in the NBA. And I personally love it. So that being said, which of these big stars do you like the most?
Well, that's a tough question because there's so much talent and they're all different. You've got Embiid, who is unstoppable offensively. You've got Wembanyama with his combination of size and length, skill and agility. You've got guys who can shoot the ball. But the guy that combines the most of those things that I would take, Nikola Jokic.
And he's good on the second. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. It's a 14-point game. Pass to Wells. Shoots over Bridges. The shot by Wells, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Good on the shot. Hart's got 8 points.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And that one's good. Morant.
Well, he's just lightning fast. Morant is so effective in the two-man game.
Pass to Hart. Lets the 3 fly. Nailed from three-point land. Hart's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's his 3rd triple of the night, forcing the defense to extend out.
Wells kicks to Jackson. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Pass to Payne. Outside, Towns.
Stay on it. Screen coming.
24 seconds left in the second quarter. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Payne. Defense is right there. He's off on that one. To the paint. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And so we conclude the first half. New York ahead, up by 15. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Welcome, everybody. Let's get right to it. It's been nothing short of a tremendous challenge for the Memphis Grizzlies.
They don't want it enough. They're getting bodied up on the boards and doing nothing about it.
Yeah, they get bodied up on the scoreboard as well, Shaq. It may not be their only issue, but it's a big problem.
Taking a peek now at the upcoming schedule.
A bunch of road games coming up. This could be a good challenge for them.
Yeah, it could bond these guys together, help team chemistry. Depends on what these guys are made of. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
The Knicks leading by 15. Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. OG Anunoby is out there with Hart. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Towns in at the 5 spot. Now here's Brunson. 6 on the shot clock. And the rejection by Morant.
Well, that's the kind of energy they want to see from Morant, making an impact with his defense.
And it's Brunson missing. The Grizzlies shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Pass to Jackson. Morant outside. Driving to the basket. It's rebounded by New York. One of the best 3-and-D wings in the league. Well, let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive abilities. And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
As accurate as they come from deep. Desmond Bane, extra lethal from that short corner.
Towns, a screen on Morant. Got a piece of it, and it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Right wing, Towns, wide open. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Towns has got his second bucket.
Well, when it comes to big men, you're not going to find a better catch-and-shoot option than Cat.
On the wing, Bane. Brunson against Morant. Pass to Edey. And they pick up 2. Edey's got 10.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. They lead by 14. Anunoby against Bain. Now here's Brunson. He's covered closely. Morant with some nice D. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
Oh, Anunoby in position. Here's Wells, and the dunk by Wells.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
Morant surveying the D.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
Yeah, it's normally the defense that fuels a comeback, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Morant against Brunson. And again, unable to change momentum here.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Outside Jackson. Pass to Edey. And here is Wells. Lock at 6. Payne for 3. The offensive rebound. Yep, that one goes in there. Edey's got 6 points in the quarter.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Hart.
Well, it shows you how crucial communication is. They clearly weren't on the same page there.
The Grizzlies trail by 5. And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys. We see coaches stand willing to pay fines for complaining about the officiating. I'm having a hard time thinking if you ever did that. I'm going back in my Rolodex here. Did you? Did you ever do that, Coach?
I mean, Kevin, I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars of fines in the NBA.
Man.
Yeah, my wife was not real happy about that at one point, reminding me early on that we had 4 kids we were going to try to put through college, and she told me one year I just gave away 2 college educations.
Oh, goodness. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. We'll take a look at the Knicks. Right now they're locked into 3rd place in the conference, looking to get a high seed for the playoffs.
And I think for the Knicks, they've been on a tremendous run this season. All the pieces were in place coming into the year, and they haven't missed a beat. Great chemistry, great coaching, and potential to do some great things in the postseason.
Yeah, no one is taking them lightly. This is a team with everything you really need to make some noise in the playoffs.
Morant with the bucket.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so here is New York. 17 points was their biggest margin. When this game is done, they'll be off to Miami to take on the Heat. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Brunson, that's a 2-pointer. Jump shot is good. Brunson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they needed that. Their lead is getting smaller by the minute.
Morant outside. Fires for 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Morant's got a pair of 3s now here in the 3rd for the Grizzlies. Brunson outside. Baseline try. Wells grabs the miss. Grizzlies have gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half. Very strong. Pass to Bain. There's the pick. No good. That would have tied it. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for New York. A 2-point game. Shoots over Morant. And there's the foul. It's on Towns. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Miles McBride's checked in for OG Anunoby. Memphis with the ball. They're on a 19-4 run. Morant passes to Bain. Back to Morant. For the tie. Towns with the defensive effort.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
Bridges for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Edey's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Wells dishes to Morant. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. The Knicks with the lead. Bridges with it. Now defended by Bain. And Towns gets it to go.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, offense comes really easy to Big Cat.
Now here's Morant. He's got 19. Banked in off the glass. Morant's got 21 in the game.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Brunson scanning the floor. Brunson, hard finish inside.
This is the player that Brunson has become. He's capable of carrying the load offensively on any given night.
To the inside. It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut down to 2 as they get the bucket from Jackson.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Towns high post. Over Edey. And it's Towns missing. Memphis has gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Outside Jackson. Pass to Edey. Shot clock at 6. The 3 from Morant. And Karl-Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Bridges shot. Good. Bridges has got 10 points.
One tough customer. Bridges fighting for the basket in close.
Jackson a screen on Brunson. Down low. It'll go, and the New York lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Jackson.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
Towns. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. This is a good chance here to look at the teams with the most second chance points of the season. Here are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. Second, the Grizzlies.
And just having a terrific year on the offensive glass, it's because everybody buys in. Not just the big men, but even the guards are getting in on the act.
And Memphis making a change here. Aldama's checked in. And then for New York, Achua comes in for Josh Hart. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Pass to Aldama. Outside, Bain. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Bucket is good.
Oh, unselfish play from Bridges, continuing to grow as a leader with plays like that.
Outside, Bain. Back to Morant. Towns with the defensive effort. The Knicks leading by 4. Bridges attacking. Aldama with the rebound. Morant outside. Pass to Edey. Aldama with the ball. Bangs home the trifecta.
An ideal stretch big. Aldama is 6'11" and very good behind the line.
Now Bridges. Outside, Towns. There's the three. Buries the long-range jumper. Towns has got 9.
Well, he was scuffling with this shot in the first half, but since the break, he's been putting it all together.
Morant, the bounce pass. They get it back. Here's Aldama. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
Well, defense way up on Aldama there. He barely had any room, hence the whistle.
Shoot 2.
And he can't get the first one.
A slender big man with a nice shooting touch. Aldama is one of those guys who seems to get steadily better each season.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Clark, he's checked in for Jackson. And Pippen subbed in for Morant. Good on the second free throw. There's 1:47 left in the third. Pass to Towns. Over Edey. Towns, no luck.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
Outside, Bain. Here's Edey, covered by Achua. Edey gets the bucket. Edey's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Look, if I'm one of his teammates, I just keep getting him the ball. He has been lights out.
Pass to McBride. Towns for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. To the middle. Here's Edey. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
That's a great pass. Offensively, Bain's the total package.
Towns sets the pick for Payne. Outside, Towns. McBride with the ball. Defended by Aldama. Achua, the pass to McBride. New York, no good that time either. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Edey. Here's Clark. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Precious Achua.
Tough task trying to corral Clark there, especially when he's looking to score.
It's his first trip to the line. The first one falls, and the Grizzlies making a change here. Wells is checked in, and a switcher also for New York. Robinson's checked in. So he gets them both. There's 21 seconds left to play in the third. Now here's Payne, guarded by Pippen. Payne with it. He has 5. Pass to Towns. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. And here is Bain. Doesn't go that time. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Grizzlies lead by 3. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Jackson is out there with Brandon Clark. Then there's Wells. Then it's Pippen. And it's Kennard in at the 2-guard spot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. From outside, off the mark. Knicks trail by 3. To the paint. Payne's shot is good. Payne's got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for the Knicks.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to happen.
Now here's Jackson.
Really tough to disrupt the rhythm of Jackson Jr. on that shot.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Grizzlies.
Well, you've got to like that they're not settling. They're attacking the defense on the drive and creating great looks.
And they've also played exceptionally well in the paint tonight, taking advantage of their opportunity to work inside.
And the first one drops.
Well, the son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. plays the game with great instincts, particularly on the defensive end. You can see he learned the game growing up.
DeLon Wright, he's checked in for New York. He hits both from the stripe. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. 60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. And he gets the bucket.
And, man, can Brunson get going in a hurry? He's got his fingerprints all over this one.
Pass to Kennard. And here's Jackson, covered by Achua. With the fadeaway. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Well, usually a guy who's more inside or out beyond the arc. But the mid-range isn't an area that Jackson Jr. needs to avoid.
McBride passes to Achua. That one, no good.
I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled him.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now here's Brunson. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It goes on Brandon Clark.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
And New York making a change here. Bridges checks in.
And one area where Brunson's improved is in the clutch. He's a monster in crunch time. Nice to have a player you can depend on in those key situations.
Now here's Pippen. The shot that time, not on target. Brunson with some nice D. Here's Bridges, and it's all evened up.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
Pippen against Brunson. Pippen outside. Jackson a screen on Brunson. Open for 3. It's good from long range.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Bridges deciding where to go with it. They grab their own miss. Here's McBride. Kennard covering. And McBride gets it to go. McBride's got it all tied up now for New York.
confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Inside, and the dunk by Jackson.
Yes, sir. Jackson Jr. flushing.
New York's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Shoots from the baseline, and again it's New York.
Rising to the occasion, he found a way to get himself open and get his shot.
Nice job taking the initiative. Coaches will encourage you to take that if you have a good look.
Now, here's Pippen.
Who's watching here?
Clark sets a screen for Pippen. To the inside. Robinson with the block. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Edey's checked in for Clark. And so here's Memphis. Jackson gets the bucket.
And since halftime, he has been a different player.
Knicks trail by 3. Runs in the pass to Bridges. From outside the arc. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And the dunk by Jackson.
You can tell how confident Jackson Jr. is working the pick and roll set. He moves with real purpose.
Brunson against Pippen. Pretty bucket inside by Brunson.
And he's coming up big here in the clutch.
Brunson against Pippen. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. Baines checked in for the Grizzlies. And he sinks the second.
Well, not a perfect trip to the line, but he gets the one he needed to put them in the driver's seat.
Here's Brunson. A miss that time. Would have put him up. For Memphis, they've gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Pippen with it. Robinson picks him up at the top of the key. Wells. 2 points. That one goes. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Here's Brunson following the score by Memphis. And it's Robinson with the jam.
And the way that Brunson is just so calm in the pick and roll. Boy, he is smooth.
Outside, Bain. On the wing, Jackson. Pass to Wells. High post, Pippen. He's against Bridges. 5 on the clock. Wells sets the pick for Bain. No good with the triple.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Back to McBride. Bridges outside. And it's Desmond Bain with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Some changes for Memphis. Santi Aldama's checked in for Wells. And it's Ja Morant in for Pippen. And then for New York, Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Josh Hart comes in for Achua. And OG Anunoby subbed in for Miles McBride. Now here's Towns. Brunson, left side. Shoots over Morant. And that one's good. Brunson's got 17 points here in the second half. Morant outside. There's a screen. He lobs it up. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Wells is checked in. Here's Morant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one is on Towns.
Some guards are absolutely fearless working inside, and Morant very high on that list.
Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And the second free throw, good.
And you can see that even though he ties the game up, disappointed he couldn't give him the lead.
Pass to Hart, back to Brunson. Towns, high post. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Morant outside. No good on the 3. New York's gone 2 of 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Here's Bridges. The Grizzlies pull it in. Edey's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Now here's Wells. Brunson covering. Here's Edey. 9 for 9, looking deadly accurate. Like guys he cannot miss.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you could ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the 4th quarter.
Now here's Brunson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Brunson, a very physical player, someone that understands how to bait defenders into fouling him.
That one falls for Brunson. And both free throws good for Brunson. For Memphis, they've gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the 4th, sinking the majority of their shots. Here's Wells. Morant outside. There's the screen. Out left to the wing. Here's Edey. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
And the muscle that Anunoby possesses, fantastic at gutting it out through contact and finishing.
That's good from Anunoby.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. Morant outside. Pass to Jackson. Wells with it. Launches it. And no good. Bridges with some nice defense.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now here's Brunson. Rebounded by Jackson. On the wing, Bane. Here's Edey. Doubled by Hart. Edey gets the bucket. Edey's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Now here's Towns. Pass to Bridges. New York moving it around. No one covering. And the Knicks lead by 4.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He knows every possession is critical now. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, Taylor Jenkins just reviewed his plan with his team. Now, he talked about keeping confidence. He said this game is close, but we know we're the better team. Now it's time to go out there and prove it. We'll see if they can come back in this one, guys.
All right, David, thanks. On defense, New York. Bane. That one drops for him. Bane's got 21 in the game.
Clutch points from Bane. Never scared of the moment.
Anunoby outside. Back to Brunson. Brunson with a head of steam. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Down low. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Well, look, you need a bucket, go to him. This is exactly what he's built to do.
Morant against Brunson. Lets it go from 11. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Brunson's got 41.
And he lives for the moment. Brunson playing his best during crunch time.
Here's Morant. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Got a piece of it. Morant with the steal. Over Hart. And it's Morant missing. New York's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Anunoby kicks to Hart. Brunson against Bane. 6 to shoot. Brunson finds Hart. Shoots over Morant. Hart, no good. Memphis has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Pass to Edey. Out to Morant. They set the pick. And he drives in. Good! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Morant against Brunson. Good!
Nerves never show through. Brunson as calm and cool as they come down the stretch.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
.27 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Shoots from the elbow. It's rebounded by New York. 17 points was their biggest margin. And an intentional foul right there.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Gets the first, and that makes it a three-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
A very successful visit to the line for him. Now this is a 2-possession game.
There's Jackson with the 3. Count it! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Well, Jackson Jr. showing his ability to be a leader in clutch time.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Morant outside for the tie. Got it! Oh!
Amazing! Perfect timing there.
Gets the big-time shot to fall, folks, and now we're headed to OT.
And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. Now Brunson. The forwards for him, Bain and Jackson. Wells is out there with John Morant. And it's Edey in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
There's Morant. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. Now, here's Anunoby. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Here's Jackson. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Desmond Bain.
Oh, staying strong inside. Brunson going right into the coverage to get the call.
And he makes the first. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
Well, you wish he got them all, but at the very least, it's now a 2-possession game.
Grant. The shot missing. Good D by Anunoby. Hart the pass to Brunson. Bridges outside. Fires from deep. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be given.
Morant against Brunson. Morant outside. Just 5 to shoot. Hits the 3-point bomb. Morant's got 29.
Yeah, Morant just continuing to assert himself offensively.
Here's Towns. Almost, but it rolls out. And so it's Bain with it. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Morant outside. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even. Morant's got 31 points.
Well, that's Morant, always applying the pressure.
Right with a screen on Morant. On deep, Brunson. And Bane pulls it down. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 5 on shot attempts since the end of regulation. Yep, it counts.
Wanting the ball in these spots is what makes Morant the leader that he is.
Now here's Towns. Hart kicks to Anunoby. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. Stolen by Jackson. On the wing, Bane. He's guarded by Anunoby. Wells sets the pick for Bane. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Anunoby right side, and it's blocked. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And the Knicks with possession here. Trailing by 2. Here's Brunson.
Yeah, and when Morant puts in the effort on defense, he can be very effective.
Pass to Edey. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker.
We got this. We got this.
No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. New York trailing. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. New York, no good that time either. Bane with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Here's Morant. Gets the bucket and the foul. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most. That off in style. He gets the finish with the harm. Huge possession there to extend the lead.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Brunson against Morant. They need this one. It's deflected. Now here's Wells. D right on him to the paint. And it's Morant. That time on the assist by Wells. Morant's got 38 points.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
Here's Brunson, and it's blocked. And he recovers it. Edey with the rebound.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Yep, that one goes. Jackson's got the lead up to 9 now for the Grizzlies.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Now here's Wells. Jalen Brunson missing his last shot. Morant against Brunson. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Let's go.
Morant, no good on the free throw.
And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. With Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks, on 2K Sports. And as we part ways, we present our player of the game.